Oh, I love that, Joy. Very groupies.
Hey, it's Catherine. Sorry, Mary, for overlapping your live stream. I hope you're staying with Mary, and I know you are live now, but I have you on my phone, dear Mary. But it's late now here in Denmark, and I like to show you how I was asked to show you how I did this purple cover here. As you can see, yesterday I found. Hello, Yvonne. Thank you for coming by. So good to see you. As you can see, if somebody has written or not written, of course, but read about, I hope you can see for the light, but I'm sure you can do it. Lisa wrote a very sweet message for me asking if I could please next time I go live because she loved to see my videos and my crafts and stuff like that. But she also liked to see what I am doing and how I am doing my crafts. I have you too. What I was showing is I have made this here, as you can see. It's buffering. Oh, can you try to refresh? Can Yvonne try to refresh? Today it's really hot. I mean, it is. But I am going to say I'm sorry, Mary, because I have watched Mary for 5 hours now. Oh, okay, 3 hours. Here it is. So I can see you. Are you ready to see how I make a cover like this? I'm going to do. Oh, Tracy is resting. Of course she is, and she has to do that. Tracy need her rest. As you can see, this is the cover I made from this purple tissue paper, and the structure in it. And there was a Lisa wanted to ask how I made this as a tutorial, and I was thinking I was going to show this in a live stream recording today. So I hope you two will join me. And I do know that Tracy need her rest because Tracy also have, like me, a little excitement. And as you can see, I have prepared here what I'm actually doing out here in my kitchen today is that I am gathering and some pages. So, and if you hear Emma, please send Tracy my love too. and say it's all right. So what I'm going to do now is, as you can see, I have made this time some purple Mod Podge where I have put water and glue and purple craft paint. This I got is from Flying Tiger. So I have mixed this hobby glue and this paint, purple paint and water into a sort of a Mod Podge. What I'm going to do now is I am starting up, hope you can see it, like this, and coat my paper with the purple Mod Podge. Hello, Clara. So good to see you. So, you have never thought about coloring? You can do that, Ivan. It can actually make some very fine effect. Also, when you, as you can see here, on another one here, I have made this from leftover napkins, you know, bits and pieces, like a napkin decoupage. What I have done, as you can see, I have used a light blue Mod Podge. You can easily color your Mod Podge. I'm going to give it a firm coat of Mod Podge. And I'm still sorry I had to go live, but I have expected. Mary normally don't. I mean, she's not alive. Of course, she's alive, but sending live so many hours normally. But today she has got a lot of gifts. I can understand. So I hope she forgives me. But I also hope that those who want can stay with Mary. What I'm doing now is I'm starting with one sheet here, and you put not the smooth side, but the other side down to start up, and you simply smear it out. And it's okay if it's get a little wrinkly, of course, but no air pockets. We don't like air pockets into it. And see, I got messed up a corner and one here. But that's okay. And I smooth it down a little bit here. As you can see, the purple is actually sort of shine a little bit through. And that's exactly the effect we need to have in this. And what we are doing is we are simply taking the rest of this here, excess, And we are going to hope this is not a napkin, but we are simply going to rip it into smaller pieces like this. And in little bigger pieces. So what we are going is ripping it off, because as you can see, it was already ripped here. So I can assure you, in Denmark, it's really warm now. It is not fun to be a Dane, but I know a lot of you girls has a stronger heat than we have here in Denmark. So I am going to try not to talk too loud. But I hope Lisa would see this. Oh my God. I'm sad to hear that. Yes, you're getting sick in this heat. Yvonne, I can assure you this is definitely not fun. I mean, the heat is really, really, I mean, nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm collecting these is a random little one here, so I can keep an eye on them and leave a few pieces like this. I can always make more of this bits and pieces. We can take some of the excess here. Now I am actually going to see. Now I need my Mod Podge here. Here it is. And as you can see, you can. It is really bad this year. We have never had, I mean, that bad weather, hot, new weather like we have now. What I'm going to do is I am going to coat it very gently. Of course, try to simply add bits and pieces like this while you simply press it down with the Mod Podge like this. And you do that in different layers, and it's okay if it's going to overlap a little bit, because that's what makes the shadow effect of it. As you can see, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Is it easy for you to see? I'm trying, yes. What I'm doing here is very, very gently smooth it down like this and leave it to overlap some of the pieces like this in random places. And sometimes I simply just place in the middle. And when it's so hot as it is now, please consider not to take the entire, because it will simply dry off before you reach that you have covered with the purple Mod Podge here. And simply cover up and put it into layer and next to each other, and very gently, but also make sure that you are getting what we call an even surface. So what you're doing is you're placing them So they do overlap, but as it goes like so, you don't suddenly have a big bulk, but you still have this very smooth surface. And of course, it's important when you do this. Hello, my dear Elizabeth. Hello, Amber. Oh my gosh, good to see you. How are you, Amber? I have thinking so much about you and how hard it would be to get on work. I mean, so what I'm doing is I'm showing how I make this. I'm going to show you out of tissue paper. As you can see, yesterday I found an abandoned shoebox, and it has this gorgeous purple tissue paper free of charts inside. And I showed you yesterday. Oh, you have scrum bathroom balls with a dry. Whoa. Oh, so good to see you, Elizabeth. I see you have got some mermaid paint. And Lisa has given, wrote a message on my channel where I showed she was very sad because she couldn't see what I was crafting, and she really liked my videos, but she would love if she could have to see what I was doing. Ooh, not yet. Yeah, but you got your varnish. Has Hubstore got your varnish for you? Maybe I should show you. Yep, he got the varnish. You know what, Elizabeth? Then I am going to show you when I get some more colors how you can make rainbow color paint. So when you paint with it, it's sort of changing colors. So you mix it up, something like, and you do it in varnish. So when I have the time for it, I am going to show you how to make rainbow paint, where you simply mix the paint. So when you paint with it, it's mix the colors and show different color. So as you can see, what I have done here, Yvonne have never seen that. I have actually colored my Mod Podge with a purple. This is glue, water, and purple paint. And the reason is, as you can see, I wanted to get this purple effect. Of course, it's not going to be exact as the other one, but I can do that later if you want. Here. What I'm doing now is I'm putting it on like a decoupage. Yeah. Oh, Amber, congratulations. Amber, you haven't got my packet yet. Well, have you, my dear? Hopefully. Do you go live and show my packet? Oh, I have thought about you. I can assure you. So, my dear friend, Amber. See, it's drying out before I even managed to get the paper on it here. So, and we are simply making it look like structured randomly, but of course a little organized mess here. And this is very thin tissue paper, again from an old shoebox. Yes, me too. Me too. You have to be very careful with this. I can feel it's like very thin, so it want to break. But you can cover it up by adding a little more tissue paper as you go, but of course it's not good if it does. And again here. And the glue, I want to say, this glue, hobby glue I use is something that dry clear. So it looks a little bit of milky white right now, but when it dries out, it will lose its whiteness into it and just give it a good coat. But some might say more the better, but better you give it a little coat. Yes, tissue paper. I mean, use tissue paper. This is ordinary pale, boring looking. And even if you simply you can color it by mixing different colors of Mod Podge. And you can simply, make the beautiful mixed colors of it. So it doesn't look so boring. I mean, just white. White. I hope Lisa, when she sees this chit chat here, that she's happy about me showing. Hello, Dorinda. Good to see you. And it's so lovely to see my Elizabeth and especially my wonderful Amber. On some of my really lovely subscribers. I'm so happy for you. So, oh, Amber, it's okay. You know what? You need rest too, sweetheart. That's okay, Tris. It's just because it's the best time now to show my video, and I didn't mind. I hope she forgives me, Mary, that I suddenly, had to show off this. So it's understandable. Oh, he was so excited, Tom. Happy to hear that. Yeah, okay, Minvax. You know what? Elizabeth, we can buy that in Denmark too. Yes, it's good stuff. Yes. So now we are going to see some varnish here. And now I simply randomly place some extra bits and pieces just for the effect of it. And some extra in the corners. Oh, this is crinkled up here. So the corners are getting a little stronger here. Yes, it will be stronger because it's going to be more elastic. So I normally take the entire sheet and like cover it up a couple of times. So and of course it's important that it is totally covered with the varnish and you don't have any air bubbles between. Oh, I love you. I was sleeping yesterday, but I have seen the replay of wonderful Lizzie's video. I was so tired and I'm so happy I got some sleep because this is going to be all night warm here. So, and as you can see, it's okay. It has different sizes and shapes. And we are going to see it when I dry it up here. I am running out here. And voila. Last pieces. Yeah. What I'm going to do now is I am going to dry it up a little bit. I need something, a little reinforcement. You can actually take some of the excess here and reinforce a little bit here. That's it. I need a little piece here. I need to something here. I'm going to cut a strip here. And I'm doing this because of the I'm into support and strength here in the edges. You simply put an extra piece like this. When you feel you have the reinforcements as you wish and the layer, and you can see it's, I mean, even, and use of soft pencil. This is not a good brush for this. And what I'm doing is I'm putting on the edges like this to give it security. And now I have it, no more of this. And back in here. Now we are going to dry it up a little bit. As you can see now, here, can you see it? It is purple, but it's like it's different color purple. Can you see the color changing into it? I'm not sure. You can do it. You just be silly. I love you. I love your new hat. Elizabeth, I love it. This is so amazing. You look wonderful. I mean, please always be you. It is so beautiful. Oh, that was too much. Okay, I'll Is it possible? I'm waiting. Yes, and that's because of all the layers. And as you can remember, I had a pink starter, and you can actually see. Hopefully, if I nope. But you can see it. So I'm trying to hold it closer like this. So you know what? I am going to turn just a second. I am going to turn you a little bit. I'm trying to raise here. I just need this to dry out. Now you have seen. Do you think that would help a little bit? So you can see. Does it help you? I'm going a little closer like this. I'm trying to see it on my screen. Here on my. Thank you. So as you can see, the effect comes by, the layer, and the background is pink, and you have this colored Mod Podge, and you can do it in. Thank you, Amber and Clara. And of course, when you are starting to you are varnishing it. Oh, you are. I look forward to see it, Elizabeth. I am full of joy for it. So happy. I'm going to be so happy, also because you are using my ideas and you like what I create. Out of simple things. am going to have a PayPal. Oh, I'll be honored, Ivan. I would be so honored. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, Ivan. I'll be honored. I mean, you would do that. Thank you. Yes. That would be lovely. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Please do. I am so happy. I mean, when you girls are trying out my ideas. I'm trying to trim off the edges a little bit. Here it's not quite dry, but we need a little more drying. Sometimes I'm losing my... Yes. That sounds nice. Yes, yes. And you can do it. You know what? I have 100% faith in you, Yvonne, that you can make it just as gorgeous like mine. With your touch to it. Yes. Oh, yes. You do that. You do that, Trace. And say hello. And here it is. As you can see, if I shadow a little bit, all the shades inside here, and the way it's like this, and all it was, as you can see, some old shoebox, white tissue paper, and a pink painted page, and some purple Mod Podge, where I simply just put some ordinary glue and some craft paint. What I'm going to do now is to give it coat of varnish here, but I'm going to use a softer pencil brush here. Oh, hi, my son, Glacialis. Yeah, I haven't been able to. I'm using right now, darling. I'm having my phone here, and what I'm doing is, because now I'm going to do this, so these wonderful ladies out there of my beautiful friends can see what I'm doing. But that means I can't see. That's okay. Elizabeth, you go and have a good day with your children. And thank you for coming by. It was so lovely to see you. Thank you, Elizabeth. And God bless. So what I'm doing now, as you can see, I am giving it a coat of varnish. And this is a 50, no, a 40. And 40 mean it's not totally shiny. It's more like matte shiny. You can choose. In this case, I am not. Oh, that is expensive for an old tire bracelet. I hope she has a fancy name, that girl, or she is very optimistic. I can assure you. Oh, thank you, Tris. Oh, I mean, it's the weather. I think, Tris, I think it's something to do about the hot weather. I mean, the pressure in the atmosphere. As you can see here, can you see it? I have now put a varnish on it, like this. And as you can see, it's really beautiful, shiny, and I am giving it two coats. Hello, Sue. Yes, it could be. Thank you, Tris. I think it has something to do with the weather. Oh my God, I can show you if you can see the colors in this. This is so gorgeous. I am going to afterwards try to take a photo of it. And I am going to try to do something just for a short moment. If I do like this, hold it like this, and hold it like this. Let me see. Can you see it? That is a little too close. It's very difficult. So it is really, really, I mean, pretty shiny. And I'm going to give it a coat more here. A very thin layer. And then I am going to give it a coat of varnish, 2 coats of varnish on the other side to make it flexible and to seal off. And these were all these pieces of paper I made in one of my other videos, live stream. How many coats of glues? I mean, Sue, it's 2 coats of varnish, 2 to 3 coats of varnish, but the coats are depending on how many layer of the tissue paper you actually put on. When you simply place it on top, I'll say perhaps 3 layers, around 3, 2.5, 3 layers of, you start up with the glue and you simply glue on all these bits and pieces in 3 layers, and then you dry it off, and then you are actually using the varnish to seal it, because the glue is water dissolvent, and that means if I drop anything on it, the glue will dissolve. So that's why it's important to sort of finish it off with either a protector, or in this case I use varnish. So that's what I am doing. So 2 coats here and 2 coats on the back. So it depends on, here I got around 3 different layers. Um, so 3 coats, but you start with a full coat. That's good. Love you too. You on your phone? And Sue? Okay. See, this is the one from yesterday, where you can see I also layered it up like this. This is with the purple paper. Yes, it looks more gray, yes. It is, actually. And I think it has something to do with the treatment. As you can see, it's very flexible now and very shiny. And now I'm going to give it 2 coats here on the back. But I don't like the vision because it's like nasty. So what I was thinking, I could do something. I could take some of the varnish and give it some. I am going to show you. It is purple, and if I'm lucky, I have something with purple here. Yes. Nope. Nope. I can use that one. I can do. So I am going to put this napkin on the back side. So a generous coat of this. Oh, oh. Do I have another one that's no. Maybe this one will do better on the back. See, I have to see. Oh, yes, this is the one. Has to go to the back here. And I'm using the varnish to place as a glue here for the napkin, and I'm doing it in a very plain thin layer. It has to be a little quick because it's very drying here right now. Exactly, Sue. Yes, I just pick up my. I have. Yeah, I pick up my napkins like people pick up the fabric. I mean, I just have. A load of them. Oh, and I haven't killed any napkins recently, so I have been a good girl. So, but boy, is it good to hear Amber. Oh, it does cover it up a little bit, but it is. Of course. Yes, you can do that, Yvonne. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it on both sides. Facebook, I'm using, Yvonne, the one, it says Vivian Katrine. Oh, Amber! Wow! Oh, I accidentally got home with 2 packets of napkins yesterday. I mean, this is, wow. We are hoarders of napkins and magazines and books. Okay, I don't have so many magazines, but so, but Yvonne, the one I am using is the one that called Vivian Katrine. The other one is an extra one on my phone. Oh, Amber. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that either, Amber. I mean, it's 1 out of a million chance, right? Oh, Amber, I love you. Yes, thank you. I will accept it. Yes, I am sweating and this is horrible. I mean, I need to be very focused on this, I can see. Very gently. Sorry, it's you have to. No, yeah, no rush. I need to be very careful with this napkin. No napkin is saved in my place in a matter of way because it will end its life on something crafting. Very, very beautiful crafting and going to have a forever life in some of my crafting projects. The reason is I need to see. Oh boy. We are, yeah. Hello, Sherry. Oh my God, I didn't put it straight on. Oh, never mind. Can you see I have too much here and so it's not like this. I got too much here so it's not. Hmm. Okay. Because of my napkins. Yes. Credit books. Yes. Thank you, Sue. Only you and the rest of the world will know. Nobody can see it. See, very nice and clean cut. just need one more coat of varnish to secure the napkin firmly. Thank you, that's good. You won't tell anyone that I didn't put it straight on. Now, see, it's looking good together. That's for the inside of the cover. So now we need the last coat. I need to drink some water. Can you hang on? See? If I do like this, you can actually see it, but we don't know. We are going to look at that side here. And this one. Oh, thank you, Kansas. And this time I'm crafting so you can see it. Lisa came with a request that she liked to see what I'm crafting. So I'm doing so you can see it actually, hopefully. So, but I have just made this. Oh, thank you, Tris. Hello, Lenny. So I need some water and perhaps some heated coffee. So as you can see, I'm heating up my coffee and getting some water. It is warm. Oh, no. Yvonne, quickly take some baby wipes. And some, oh. Okay, Amber, you can just look. Okay, I know you're here with me. Look what I have colored. This is all my baby wipes. Used baby wipes. I have colored this beautiful Bordeaux red. I am going to make a lot of roses. Okay, we won't. Glacialis, have a look at that one. Glacialis, try to see this one. You go, little frog. So do I, Lani. When I'm done with them, I put them in a bowl like this with soapy water, and I simply just and his name means Viking. Okay, I'll write you up for one in perhaps a happy mail. But then I simply flush him, and then I simply, as you can see, mix red dye, and when I'm done with it, I simply put it into the red dye, and leave it to, extract. So recycling, reuse. So I need to be more here. Next coat here. A very thin coat, and that's the last one. And this is going to come in my shop, my Crazy Catherine's kitchen shop here. Soon it will be available because I need to have a chat with my son. So because he has a PayPal, so people can pay to him, and he can tell me, and I need to have a private talk with him. How about it, my son? And I was thinking if I can borrow your PayPal, and he can help me, and he can get a little profit. And I also have a friend, Anna-Grete. Okay, so don't. But we can tell you don't know what to say. Okay. I should say from Chopper, he wants to come and visit, so we can take a little chit chat. Otherwise, I have yeah. But you know what, Sue? My cat actually has her own bank account. Fiona has a bank account. She even got more money than I have. Yes. But for now, Lani, I am, just creating and keep it in hand. And when the time comes, I am going to put it up and find the prices for it. Now it's done. As you can see, now we have like a vinyl here. And you can grab it like this, very soft and smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of, hang it for cure. So it is look gorgeous. And you're welcome. As you can see, I have made this black one with the same technique. This has been an old box. As you can see, this is, instead I have used coffee filters. These I have ripped up in pieces and Mod Podged. And then I have simply, as you can see, put it in layer and then painted it black. Oh, thank you, Tris. So it's my kitchen, crafty kitchen here. Because actually, I can assure you there are fresh air. I mean, it's cool. Because the sun is here. Yes. Yeah. It's the best bright place I have, actually, Tris. As you can see, the other rooms are very dark. Because I am sort of closed in by balconies. These upstairs balconies that shadow my windows. So I need to sit a little bit with my coffee. Hope it's okay. So we have a little chat and a show off. Here you can see me. I'm to grab my chair. Can you see me at all here? So, and as you can see, I have cut my pizza box here into 4 little CD journals. Actually, I found out a pizza box is the same size to make. You can have a CD here inside. So what I'm going to make out of these are little CD books or DVDs and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover them and I am thinking they're going to be black. Or it has to be, like if I have some little owls or something, I don't know. So, but these are next project. I think we can make one if you want. And of course, you're going to see how I make the pocket for them. And what I have been doing is I have prepared some pages. Okay, they're not totally, I mean, these are indeed homemade cut. Oh, sounds wonderful, Lainey. Yeah, you can really make some wonderful journals covers of cereal boxes. You saw mine of black leather. So then I am going to make one even, yes, of these little tiny ones. So now you know what you can use a pizza box for. And I can assure you, I use a lot of cereal boxes, and I mean, I also make these cassettes out of them. You know, you can buy these paper cassettes, not journals, but like you know, where you cut it. I can make one day. If you imagine this is a cereal box like this, and you simply cut down like this here, and you make like a time magazine. I'll show you. But now we are taking the little one here, and I'm starting up by give it some gesso here. I need a major clean up in my kitchen. First, I am going to gesso it because it have a very smooth surface to make the things and the paint bind better. This is homemade gesso. It has glue and some chalk powder and water, and of course I found some old chalk sticks that was purple that I simply grounded up and mixed in water, and then I added some ordinary school glue. Oh, boo, happy boo. Sue, somebody's thinking about you. Yes. Anything works. I mean, you can so yeah, probably, Mom. Ooh, yes, that's good, Lani. Give her some ghosts to scare her off so she can get rid of that hiccup. And it's a fast drying. It dries very fast, this homemade gesso, wonderful stuff. So I am guessing it on both sides. So it is a little light purple because of the purple chalk. stick you can get very cheap in Flying Tigers. So Fiona get the ghost. uh, yes. Oh, Lani. You can, of course, if you want, you can also add some paint into your gesso. So, as you can see, this is homemade. If you want, I can show you how I make it out of rasping giant sticks of chalk. This one was purple. And then oh, shoot. Don't be cursy. No. This lid doesn't match for here, so I need to figure out where the lid are for this one. Nope, but at least it can hold here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what color. This is gray. This is I am going to make it romantic here. Okay. Clean up here. So as you know, I like to use very non-expensive craft material. I use what I found cheap and sometimes what I get for free. And I am, of course, thinking about making a dish sale of all my craft stuff, what I have done, of journals and pocket journals filled up with stuff. I mean, candy wrap and you name it, you got it in these books, and put it for sale. Of course, it's not going to be over expensive. I am going to make it like a little packet and count it. So it is going to be include postage. I know it's going to cost for about £1. It's cost about $10 to ship. So that's what I'm going to do is if you have to pay these $10 for the shipping, I am going to give you something that's easily, of course, is worth the $10. So I'm going to count it in the shipping price and send it as postage. Oh, wow. I can understand that's a good find. I mean, this is a good find. Amber, I'm happy for you. I mean, something like that is, I mean, it's like finding gold. I mean, hello, Tracy. Good to see you. Lovely to see you, my friend. Oh. Can you see it all here? What I'm doing? So isn't it better? So you can see it here. Oh my God, Tracy, you have made these beautiful, beautiful flowers out of these from the lathe. So I got it here. Then I simply will take my purple Mod Podge here and clean and dry. Yes, I did. But I forgot to answer you. I have seen your beautiful mail. I'm so happy. I mean, they're so beautiful. I'm going to tell you, I am using purple colored Mod Podge. This is glue, water, and paint. Frozen. Oh, you've been studying maps of Copenhagen. Oh, I'm so happy I sent them for you. And you know what? You even got the train and the bus and how to get to places. Oh, what I was saying is where did I have this other napkin here? What I was thinking, oh, what was I going to say? I did see your mail and your wonderful flowers, and I wanted to answer you here tonight. So I love the way how the turned out. Your beautiful flowers. So, oh, but it's okay, Tracy. You need your rest. I mean, it is important you also think about you. So it's okay. I feel sometimes overwhelmed too, so I can't be anywhere. And I just need to sort of relax and do my stuff. You know, do some mind folding or crochet mostly. So it's okay, sweetheart. So sometimes you have to switch off and say, you know what, people, I need my time. So and you get overwhelmed. Some people don't understand you can be overwhelmed of something, but you can when you suffer from anxiety. I mean, this is sometimes not good, and sometimes you can have too much with people, and you should simply just need to have quietness and just relax in your own cave, as I call it. As I concern, well, wonderful Elizabeth one day also got overwhelmed. Yes, I mean sometimes it can come sneak on you in different shapes, and sometimes you're never prepared for it. Oh, love you, sweetheart. We understand. I do, especially too. And I have rewatched oh your live stream where you open your packet from me. I feel so joy in my heart. I mean, to see the happiness in you. Oh no! Oh, okay. Gracias. Oh, you. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. Hmm. I understand, Tracy. Sometimes you have to see how the front do it. So, so you can easily, I mean, put some color to set to here. So what I'm going to do is to give the back side and give it some Mod Podge and give it a white napkin Oh, sorry, I'm just, being quiet. I'm so happy to see you girls chit-chatting and enjoying each other's company. And what I'm doing is, of course, I'm taking a clean white napkin piece and put it on the back with the purple Mod Podge like this. So you can make it black, pink, yellow, blue, green, whatever color you want. You of the acrylic paint, artistic paint into it to give it the color. Thank you, Tris. From Bader, how far am I from there? About 250 kilometers. I think. I live in Copenhagen, Denmark. In Copenhagen. So I would say about 250 kilometers. So, or what you will call about 7 hours drive from Vade. So it is going to be about 7 hours, yeah, for train ride. Thank you, Tris. A quarter of a pizza box here. Okay, in Oxbow, yes. See, now it's a little bit here and it got purple inside. And now I just need to dry it a little more and have a little seat and trim it. See how it looked like on the outside here and the inside like this. And I need to sit for a moment here. And get some coffee. Oh, I still have one. I still got Sue, right? Yes. Thank you, Tris. As you can see, it's on power supply here, and I have to keep. Oh my God, I'm low out of battery. Hang on, girls. Here you are. So, no. It is warm, I can assure you this is horrible. So, now I'm going to varnish. A little bit. Thank you, everyone. And of course, I would look forward, and you can, all of you, please welcome to use my ideas. And I have to admit, I will feel very honored when you are doing it on one of your videos. I mean, so I can see how you make it with your touch to it. Darling, can you show me? I feel sad, but do you have the, can you take a little video and show me afterwards? And see what I can help you from here, what we can do? Yeah, sometimes you have to think about that. But is it because of the wrinkle and the bubbles and stuff like that? You know what you can do, Claire? You can, I don't know if you know me at Facebook, you can take a photo and put it in my messenger, in my private messenger, and I'm the only one that can see it. And I am going to see what to do and explain to you if it's ugly, because sometimes you have to consider you yourself is your worst critic. What are you doing of crafting? Yes. But can't you get on Messenger on your computer? It's not sure, Ron, if it has been crinkled. But Clara, what you can do if it's because it's, very uneven on the surface, you can take some very fine sandpaper and you can simply smooth it down with the sandpaper. So you simply sand it off, and then you can simply, give it a coat of a base. So, but I need to see when you have done it, you can simply give it a coat of, if you imagine I have a surface like this and it's very, I don't like it. See if I can find some. Then you take some fine sandpaper like this, Claire, and you simply smooth and into, so you can feel you have a smooth like this, no wrinkle, bubbles, whatever, right? So you can feel you have a smooth surface. So you simply sand it down, and when you have sanded all down like this, and then you simply take like a paint. This is like also a Mod Podge. This is a green Mod Podge. This is your page. We have now sanded it down, right? All these bubble wrinkles and stuff like that is now sanded off. And then you take it and dry it off with a wet, like, okay, it's too late for that. Okay, but other ways you can do it, and then you can put a layer of a new napkin. But show me. I feel sorry for you. So let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm glad, Clara. You know what? Sometimes I have made a lot of mistakes too. One of my black leather, I mean, honestly, some of them didn't went out very well. And you know, you try to fix this crumpled napkin that have, I mean, dissolved and lies there in crumbles and lumps and I mean, ugly, and you try and I ended up by sanding everything down, and I simply took a piece of tissue paper and simply mud patched a new layer and started all over. Yes, Tracy, sounds like a good idea. So, I was thinking, Claire, can you make it so it's going to be a white steampunk? Have you ever heard the term white steampunk? Because then you can actually, if it look grungy and totally whoop, you can actually transfer and see, you can make it as a white, as something white steampunk. You haven't heard about it? Okay. Then I have to make you one of my videos about white steampunk because there is something that is called white steampunk. So, yes. And you know what? I think I want to have, see, I have some pelicans. I almost said, see, I want to take one of these. And Sue, I'm not killing it. Look how gently I cut it out. I do not rip it. I do not make it bleed. You didn't see that? Sue is not here. She's at the loo, right? So I am going to find another one. That one got legs too. Oh, it has a, you know what, I am going to put it like this. See? Hello. I am going to put this. Just for fun. Gently. Yeah, you are watching me. I could feel it. Ah, see, just wait a minute. Oh, I love you, Sue. I love you. You're welcome, Tracy. Yes, I am going to be very nice and gently with my napkins. Have a look. See? So, and now I'm giving it. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love you so much, all of you. I mean, you are my real friends, I can assure you. You might live across the oceans, but I can assure you I feel I got friends now. I mean, and I can go on live here and I can talk to you. It is so nice to be surrounded by nice people. Love you, Tracy. Here it is. Look at it. Here is the front and inside. Oh, yes, it's so nice. Oh, thank you, Tris. See? And what I'm going to do is now to sort of straighten it up a little bit. I got an improvised ruler, and what I'm going to do is to figure out just to clean cut here, but I of course need something to draw with, and yes, it's in the other room. So because sometimes the edges can be, when you are decoupaging, you can get some raw edges. Yes, it's very, thank you, Tracy. Yes, and supporting. You know, it's also nice when people understand what you mean. I need to sit a little bit. I'll do like this. It is so warm, I can tell you. Oh, Sue, I love you. Oh, I love you. And you can, of course, even if you want, you can actually make it like this, so you have two different, but I like this outside, so you can give it your own touch, of course, if you want to make these. And you can, of course, make them so they're getting for small yes, I don't have subbies enough for that. I mean, I don't. I really don't. You have to get over, I mean, 1,000 subscribers. I need 1,000. Yeah. Liz is only getting a very small percent of it, so it's, I mean, it's YouTube takes it all. YouTube is taking 60% of the tip. So that's what they're doing. So that's why a lot of people ask for private donation instead on your private. And here it is, my little journal. And as you can see, it is now done. And now I am going to fetch a CD. So I am going to show you how I make the pockets. Oh, and Jessica's. Yes. Okay. I need to figure out who Jessica is. Yeah. I'm going to show you. Here you are. Here's the CD, or it's an old DVD, needle and thread. And as you can see, Tracy, it's like this I have sent for you. This is also with elastics like this. And as you can see, I keep my stash of paper like this. So I can simply grab a sheet of paper like this. So it's loose inserts. It's some old wallpaper. Hello, Brenda. So as you can see, I have a double page here. What I'm going to do is I measure and fold it like this around here, like this. As you can see, I have this DVD here. Then I simply fold it the other way like this. So it fit to the cover like this here. And make it a tiny bit smaller like this. When you have done it, as you can see, you actually have made two pockets like this, and you can turn it like that. And that means, as you can see, the CD is sitting here. What I'm doing is I'm simply taking like this and stitch it on here. So as you can see, the folded side is down. And what you're doing is you simply take some tape, and as you can see, you can simply stitch them. I need to clean it a little bit here. In the cut here. So it's about 13 times 13, a little smaller, like this. Here. And when you have the size you want here, like this, I'm going to see if I can straighten this out a little bit better. What you're doing is, as you can see, you have now shaped a pocket like this here. So when you have the right size, you discover you can have perhaps 6 in here. So what you're going to do is to take some more sheets of paper. And it's really warm today, I can assure you. And you simply use this fold here. Put it up here. We are going to make 6 pockets. Out of this. Are you patient with me? Yes. Yeah, it's easier when I'm standing. But when I'm going to stitch the pages, I'm going to sit down. By one, are you going off? I love you. Bye, Tracy. Love you. Sweetheart. Take care and be careful. Right? Love you. I think I'm simply doing a shortcut here. Okay, I put that in the other room. Yeah. One more. What I'm doing is I'm cutting them so there are exactly a half of the, a little bit smaller than the cover. but big enough for its exact size of the. It's 13 metric, but you can measure how big it has to be. So, but I know a pizza box is that size from a TV pizza box, as we call them. Now I got these. As you can see now, I have a natural bottom here, and it fits to the DVD like this. And this is actually what you're doing then. You can cut like a little V in here, but I need to fetch my tape. But what I'm doing is I'm taking like this. This is an old cardboard, and I'm actually stitching it like this with the bottom down here, and simply stitch here in each page. And you can do it on machine, or you can do it as I normally do by hand. Like this. I like to do it by hand. Yes, I can, Kansas. My chair is just occupied. Could see it. I sound tired because it's so hot here. I can assure you it's not fun. So, but I am going to show you girls how to make one of these. I'm just marking where I have to have my stitches. So, no, I don't have a fan like this. So, what I'm going to do now is to stitch here. Yes, hugs to you, Clara. But I don't know if do you want to see me complete it, or do you just want to? I mean, you don't have to look at me doing this. I mean, it is so nice to have you here. You go and have some fun time with your grandson, Clara. You do that. Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just making this here. This is so I can see where I need to put the stitches here, like this. And remember, it has to be the right way. I am not, it's okay. I'm relaxing. Kansas. But I'm glad you can see what I'm doing. I'm stitching. And again, as you can see, I simply use recycled materials because easy to get, I mean, and cheap. So, yes, but I have it better when I stand up, Kansas. So I actually like to stand up. I know it sounds strange for some. So also because the kitchen floor is cold. So, and it has something to do when people like to see what I'm doing. It's actually easier for me to sort of stand up and show what I'm doing here. So, but I hope I can make up a little shop. I mean, so otherwise I have a friend, Anna Grete. She can also, I mean, she also have a PayPal. And that means she is also doing some craft stuff, and she doesn't have any work. Yes, I will do that. I'll have some water, I think. So hello, Susan B. What I'm doing is now is to just fill it up here. And we need another page. And the bottom here. Up. And as you can see, what you cannot see is I'm pressing up here. So the pages are close lined to each other like this. And what you can, I think you can also, of course, use your brush. Yes. Ah, I can sit here. I can rest on the table. So I'm resting. I have a table here. It's resting. So my button fits. And as a cat say, if it fits. Oh, Susan, that sound doesn't good. Oh, hope it's going to be better, Susan B. As you can see, I have now 3 pages, 3 more to go. Yes, what I'm actually doing is running stitches where you simply just run through. Now Amber was going off to drive home. So what I'm doing is I'm actually stitching running stitches. So ordinary running stitches like this, where you simply hold it like this and about an inch, half an inch length like this. Through here. But as you can see, the stitches is like this. You can also, of course, do it with your sewing machine, but I have sometimes, if the tension is too high on your sewing machine, you can actually risk that the stitches are cutting the paper. So it would be so easy because the stitches are so small, and it will simply rip off the paper. So what you will end up is the pages fall out because of the stitches are too small. Yes, I love to do it by hand, and I think it's easier to stitch them by hand like this. And of course, make sure you have the button down. The fold is the button of the pocket page. And I think it's very mind-folding, very fun to do it by hand. And it's just as fast. It seems sometimes it takes a little longer, but I don't feel it does that. No, we don't want them to fall out. We sure don't. You can also make these pocket things or these little journals for all your small things, your cards and stuff like at ATCs. And I mean, you can make it out of plastic pockets. So, and again, I'm placing the sides very close up so they are secured. You can also use ordinary, yes, for your dies. You can make them for dies too, yes. And they are very good. I have some for my dies. Like this. And now, as you can see, I have got all the pages stitched in. And what you can do to avoid them rolling out, what I'm simply doing is I'm going to fetch my tape. I thought I had it in here. I didn't. As you can see, then I simply place here and close up. So I take half of the tape like this. And simply close these two here in the sides. And as you can see, then you simply have a pocket and you can simply just place your CD like this. And I am going to close all the pockets. Like this. Half of it goes here and up. And be careful you don't get the back pocket here. And what you're doing is you simply close the pockets here. And you go up like this. Cut off the excess. Like this. And yes, of course, you can use them for die cuts. You can use them for ATCs and, you know, all these little things, cards, especially, you know, when you have your fuzzy cutting images, when you have, I mean, see some images you like to have from magazines. You can keep them in these pockets here. And what I have done is, because we have I made 5 or 6 pages, and that means you are getting what did I take? I took 6, that means I have 12 pockets inside here. And you know, sometimes little is good. I mean, I don't like when you have, it's easier to go through. I just did something I shouldn't have done here. Yes, you can do that. Or you can use these plastic pockets. I mean, we can buy here in Denmark, you know, these clear plastic pockets. Not like acetate, but like you know, to put these pockets into. I don't know how to explain to you, but I can. I don't. You know, they come in plastic, and they have these holes in it. Yes, paint protectors can be used. I have made one of paint protectors of clear plastic. You can do that. Because they are very soft in the plastic. So it is easy to be done. Yes. You can also make it out of a clear, I mean, a shower curtain, plastic. I don't know if you have these clear shower curtain plastic, PVC in US. We can have them here in Denmark. We can get these cheap, clear plastic shower curtains. So that's what you can also do. And I mean, there's no limitation. You can make bigger, wider. If you, I have here, as you can see, this is also a pizza box like this. But as you can see, it's bigger because there was 3 pieces of pizza. And it's the same size, so you can actually have a bigger spine, right? Because this is a 3 pieces pizza box like this, And as you can see, the spine is bigger. And again, you can have 4 of these like this out of this, and that means you keep these sides and you simply cut it in 4, and you got 4. So that you can do too. And you know, these cheap, oh, you can get them, yes. Welcome back, Yvonne. What I've done now is I have closed the pockets, and I'm simply going to measure up how much I need here for the back of the spine. And it seems to fit a little bit here. So what I'm cutting is not so, but so I have just a small amount on each side, like this, here. And as you can see, I have cut it so it's fit right in the center of the spine. And now I'm taking my very strong carpet tape like this and simply put it on like this. And I'm starting around the edges here. Uh-oh, I got hold on in pocket gently. Then I simply trim it. Oh, yes. Yes, you can use that clear heavyweight vinyl to make the pockets. What I'm going to do, I take these 2 sides to get space for one in the center here, like this. I can assure you this is a very great invention. double-sided here, like this. Now I just have to remember which way is up and which way is down, and this is the bottom. As you can see, my two flamingos. Then I simply place it as centered as I can, like this. Here. And voila. Then I simply press it down like this. And here you got it. Your little flexible CD. And as you can see, the pockets here, I got some of them a little longer, but it's okay. I can trim them off perhaps, but I don't mind. And what you can do is you can make some edges on it. So here it is. So I did cut it a little too long, so I might. Oh, it's okay. It's survivable. I mean, see, yes. Yeah. Thank you. So this is my little CD book pockets, and this is how I fold them. So you have a natural fold like this. And as you can see, I accidentally cut them a little too long, so it's okay for a first try. Yes, and you never see. Yes, that's a good idea. Brian, good idea. Yes, you can do that. I can do that. Yay. Yes. So, or some lace trim. Yes. Thank you, Kansas. I'll do that. So, and this one is a little, so I can just, put some lace around it. Yes, just here. I mean here, right? Into here. Yes, not, out here. Yep. But that's how it's made out of, I mean, because I forgot to find my, ruler, so it was just fast show off like this, and I like my little, that turned out very great, I think, my flamingos and this. So once upon a time, it was this to this. So as you can see, the difference. I need was a short not be verb up. Brenda Price. Hello, Brenda Price. Yes. So, but I'll be more concerned about fixing the pockets. Yes, I do, but sometimes these are, when I go in our swap shop down there, I found them like this people just throw them out like this without the plastic boxes. This is a DVD and some Chinese, I don't know what it is, and old games and some stuff like that. And sometimes, when I have a DVD or CD that is sort of broke or to scratch or something, so you can't hear it, I mean, it's horrible sound, I simply take them out of the box and place it in my craft book here, this CD books, as I call them, because then I put them and I use them for crafting like this, because then I know these are defects, CDs and DVDs that are, I mean, yes, broken. Yes. So, but I see I can easily take a little more off here. But now you have seen it. So, yes, it is. Yeah, people asking, but you know what? At the same time, I mean, it doesn't, as I mean, these big plastic boxes take a whole amount of a space, right? And this way I can simply, I mean, reduce the space for it. So you have an idea for those, okay? Sounds great. I'll think about it when the next time I see some of them. So, oh, yes, of course, you can use it for that. That sounds brilliant. I mean, that's a good idea. Oh, yes, of course you can do that, Kansas. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Sometimes you really need a storage for your small things, right? So, yes, now it is me that has been live for quite some times. So, I think I'm going to clean my scissor here. Ah, yes, Sue. Yes, sounds like a great idea. And as you can see, the beneficiation is you have the pockets from the top here. And I thank you so much, I mean, for wanting to spend your time with me in my kitchen. And I'm so happy that we got this made here. As you can see, the beauty of it, like this. And here, how I did this. And as you can see, it's like vinyl leather, and the colors are so magnificent. So, and now I have shown you how to do it. And this one is the second one. Kansas, this other one. That's the one from yesterday, out of the purple paper. This I have made with white tissue paper and purple Mod Podge. This, and this is the one out of the purple tissue that I made yesterday. I got a note about from Lisa. Yes. So this is my home diet, and this is the other one because I have a note from Lisa. She was a little sad that yesterday, when I was doing this, she couldn't see what I was doing. And I mean, she likes to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm doing my crafting. So I promised her, I was thinking, okay, then I have to stand here in my kitchen and show her how I did that effect onto this cover. So I am looking forward to see you try, Yvonne, and how you are going to make it in a video. Yes, they're exactly like sisters. I need water. It's fun because when I look at you girls, wonderful girls in the screen, and I look at my phone, it's like there's a delay on the screen. So it's fun to see that. Yes. Mm. Thank you. I can see I am down on my 5 viewers. I don't have, you can also see I don't have, I mean, that many viewers like Elizabeth has sometimes, over 100 people and stuff like that. Yes, I really do. And I'll do that as fast as possible. So, I have plans to do it about next month or something. So, oh, you still with me, Tris? I can see there are 5 people looking at me, and I have only 11 thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Kansas. Oh, yes, you can't do that through YouTube because, oh, you're watching me. I can see the evil eyes. I got my wonderful Sue. Of course I do. So, yes, but now I am going to take a shower and I need to fix and clean up a little bit here. As you can see, I have Mod Podged some pages. I don't even know where I put them. Somewhere. Yeah. And see, I have made that one. And that one, these two I have made here. Like this black leather. Like this cover. And as you can see, I have gessoed these pages to put inside here. I don't know if you want them ready gessoed like this or just in raw form, but now you can see they're totally ready for painting and decoration. And these are of course going to be stitched to a spine. like this. So when you open it, you have seen it like this. You can draw and you can fold it up again like this. So that's what I have been doing. So you can choose between ready, gesso, prepared for painting, inserts in your journals like this. So, nope, they're in Danish. That is a Danish dictionary. As you can see here, for all my pages, I have simply squared a Danish dictionary from the 1980s. Don't guess so. Okay, yes. This is for my private one, but don't guess so. So as you can see, these are pages like this. Some of the pages are not, not good. There are some, in here about autonomy. So these are the one I'm guessing. But no, this is for me. But they are just going into the journal like this, Danish, and as you can see here, these are just going in like this. Well, you can see some, no, not good, not good. What I'm going to do, as you can see, I'm checking them up like this and fold it like this and fold it like this. Here. And you simply get them like this. Yeah, in natural Danish sukkerrod, sukkerarter, studenterforeningen, en studentereksamen, stråleskader, stråling, en sukkerrue, sultan i en islamisk fyrsterige, Sullivan, sukkertop. Oh, hello, Mary Jane. So this is how you're getting them non-gessoed, because I'm just gessoed for me, because I know in my heart when you hear these are Danish pages, so of course you want them without gesso. But I was making one for me, and these pages, wasn't so. I'm swearing. Yes, it's much cooler for you, and I am afraid you're getting, as you can see, I have two books. I have two books of this. See, this is only one book. I have one more book this size to spread up like this. So yes, you are getting the book pages in Danish. Oh, it smells like someone is burning some bread on a barbecue or something. Ooh, it smells like burnt bread. Yesterday it was like burnt fish. because they're barbecuing. Oof. Yeah, but that's okay. You know what? That's the smell of summer. Yeah. Even my cat didn't feel it was particularly lovely to smell fish. Do you, Fiona? I'm going to say hi. Say hi. Hi. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? See, she even brought the towel with her. Yeah, 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 yeah. She wants a kitty food. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Burnt smell of crabby food. That's what it smells. But as you can see, Kitty wanted food. Just a minute. Yes, yes. So yes. But you know what? That means I can get the chair. I can get the chair. Oh, my dear. I can assure you, yesterday, I mean, it was like, I came to my bedroom or my other room where people have this barbecue because downstairs I have a balcony, and they have got this fancy one-time barbecue and place it on the table. So all the smoke and the burnt fish was just, I mean, headed inside, because when I open my windows like this, they go like this, so it's, and the smoke just come and go inside. So I can assure you it was of burnt salmon or something. And I have to admit, I really don't like the smell of burnt fish or any kind of, when you start off these barbecues, it smells horrible. So we have said hello to Mary Jane. And Mary Jane, oh yes, and you can't, it's a very bad smell. And you cannot get rid of it. I don't have anywhere to run. What, my phone just decided to sort of tell me I have a picture. Oh, goodies. So it's because I can also take it off now here. because I am actually using my USB charger because my phone was almost dead here. But sometimes I can show you girls that there is a very, very bad smell when they do this. We made this, Mary Jane, a little CD booklet out of my... Oh, yes. You better do that, Sue. As you can see, for CDs. And as you can see, as I told you, from my pizza box, I got 4 of these. And as you can see, the size fit CD. So you can actually get 4 little journals, pockets, books for your CDs. I just accidentally cut it a little too long, but I'll shorten it off and put some crocheted lace. Yes, and I have been doing this I have done that almost 4 hours, yes. And I have done a cover. We have done this Kansas, the new one. I don't know where I put it. Here, somewhere. And so for 6 hours, yes, and I have made this purple one. So, oh, thank you, Kansas. I'm so sorry. No, have it been 4 hours? Oh, girls, it must be dinner time with you now. I mean, it's 10 o'clock here in Denmark, so it must be, you're going to cook for your family. I mean, if I take 6 hours from, it's 3 in the afternoon with you, 4 o'clock or something. No, oh, thank you, Tris. No, you're actually right about 4 hours, but you know what? I have only 5 left. Yes, okay. So it's afternoon. Here it's about 10 o'clock in the evening. Yes, I will need that, and I hope you will see me tomorrow again, perhaps. If I get lonely, I will turn on my computer. I can see I have 6 people and 12 likes. Can you see if anybody has given me a thumbs down this time? Somebody will really like to give me a thumb down. We can take 10 more minutes. 13 likes and no thumbs down. Oh, thank you, Kansas. Yes, it's lunchtime. And it was yes, thank you, Mary Jane. And you know what? I am going to take a cup of coffee and a cigarette. And I am going to find a piece of my roast. Actually, here, as you can see, I got a very cheap pork roast yesterday. So I have a very wonderful piece of pork roast. And I am going to... Yes, I am. So it's my thank you for your time, ladies, friends, loved ones, my lovely friends. Love you all. And my wonderful subbies. And I hope you have enjoyed me crafting and show you how to do it. And as you can see, my OCD has already, I'm getting anxiety about this. So what I'm going to do, I am going to cut them off so that doesn't stick out. I need to do that before I can get calm. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, oh, thank you, Kansas. So I am going to take my pork roast, take a shower, and see if I can clean up. Yes, of course I will. I have checked. So, oh, thank you, Yvonne. Thank you so much. And I love you. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll say bye and have a good day. Enjoy. Say hey to the hamsters. And have a great Friday. And you too. Yes, I will. See you another day. Bye. Love you all. Yes, I will. Bye, everyone. Love you. So